I don't cook.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so thirsty.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your host, Jess, with the most, and welcome to my truth. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I cannot express how much it has been. It's been, are we going 2-3 months now? Of course, I had to stop by briefly, just checking in, of course. 2-3 months, it's been a minute. A lot has changed for the better. This healing journey, this growth can take you places that you really probably never thought that you would ever be at, but it's all good. It's all good. There's no way, form, or fashion that I will ever complain about the growth. You want me to tell you why? Because it's simple. If you're open, you have done the self-examination, you embrace the journey, is worth it. The growth is worth it. The things you discover about yourself is worth it. The things that you're able to redefine about yourself is worth it. And guess what? Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to like it. But at the end of the day, what really matters is that you are growing and that you are learning. And for me, this has been the best journey. Stick with me. I'm going to go in full detail about what I've been up in these last 3 months. Don't go nowhere. Yo. So, this is your host with the most, Jess, and welcome to my page, My Truth, once again. So, listen, guys, I am not going to be lengthy. I'm not going to be winded with this. I'm going to try and be precise. In the midst of me coming back on this platform and sharing with you guys for the past 2-3 months, maybe. It's been a minute. So bear with me. My mind is not as fresh. But hey, listen, through this journey of healing and self-discovery, I have grown so much and I've learned to embrace opportunities. So just to give you a little run back, years back, in the turmoil of unhealthy relationships, I was presented with opportunities to move out of state, but because of fear, uncertainty, and always trying to put everybody else first and their needs, I put mine second. Well, this was my third time, and prior to this opportunity being presented, I remember clearly as it was just yesterday. As always, everybody have New Year's resolution and everybody has plans and everybody have all this stuff, right? So I did not have a New Year's resolution for 2024, meaning going into 2024. I didn't have a New Year's resolution. However, I do remember clearly manifesting what I wanted in my life. So that means that ending of 2023, going into 2024, I manifested that I was going to live life. I was not going to just exist, work, and don't live life. Like, let me get close to you. Like, really live life. So with that being said, I started manifesting a lot of stuff. And manifesting is nothing more than the exercise of your faith, meaning I don't see it, but I believe it's going to happen for me. So that's what I did. And in 2024, I set out myself to the adventure of my life. Never thought that adventure will open the doors for many more. So fast forward, 2024 going into 2025. I'm sitting at church, closing out the year, doing my thing, serving as always at the Church Without Walls. And I remember my pastor saying it clearly as day. And this was the first preaching of the year of 2025. And I was sitting there, first Sunday, and he said, Don't allow fear to stop you right at the edge of your breakthrough. If I don't remember nothing else, I remember that. And it stuck here. And it got convicted here. So a lot changed. A lot changed. And I embrace it. So when that third opportunity came knocking, I didn't allow fear to hold me back. I didn't allow the what if, maybe not, but what if it don't? I didn't allow the negativity block me from moving forward. I didn't allow the things that other people had to say detoured me from my destiny, from what I manifested for my life. You see, sometimes you have to go back to that memory bank. And the way it works for me with God and my relationship with Him is very simple. He makes things uncomfortable for me. He really does. He makes things uncomfortable for me in order for me to move. Part of the issues that I had in the past was I made priority sit for other people and did not make myself a priority. So you learn these things and they start coming back. And I say, you know what? I have learned and discovered that He makes things uncomfortable for me in order to move, whether it be the end season of the relationship I've come and turmoil, chaos, toxicity, just it's time to go. Job, toxic environment, not the best, no promotions, I'm just stagnant. Time to go. Sitting stagnant, we were not created to do that. We was created to live life to the fullest of our potential. But you will never discover the full potential you have until you are placed in uncomfortable situations, because it will prompt you to move. So I did that. I packed, got myself organized. And the crazy part is that in 2024, meaning ending of 2023, going into 2024, I manifested these things. And what I manifested was that I was going to live life to the fullest of my potential. That I was not going to hold back wherever and whatever direction I'm going to follow. Because I never wanted to look back and say, I wish I would have, I could have. Don't want that. So here we are. We're not in Texas. We have moved to greater and better things. I cannot express how much this change was needed. My perspective changed. My fears have been removed. My faith has increased. My vibration and my energy, I level up, as they will say. I had to embrace the journey of growth. And that came with a lot of pain, disappointments, hurt. But I still embrace it, because that's the only way to redefine, reinvent myself. And I did that. And I will tell you, there's no complaints. And you might say, well, how long you been gone? I've been gone for 2-3 months, give it. 2-3 months on the platform. Because, of course, getting the last thing situated with the move, that took a lot. Setting my business and getting everything in place. All my energy was focused, And like I mentioned before, at the beginning of this platform and on this page, I created this page more with the intention of having a safe space where we could interact, we could encourage, we could share our stories, our truths. And in the midst of doing that, touching others people, reaching out to other people and making a difference. Because a lot of times all we need is just someone to believe in us, someone to encourage us, someone to just give us hope, not feel we're alone, you know. And it eventually became a therapy for me, and I thank you guys for that. I thank you for allowing that safe space for me to be able to be me, for me to transparently and honestly be me. I am not afraid of the judgments. I am not afraid of the opinions, because hey, everybody's entitled to one. Just because you say it don't mean I gotta believe it. I do not embrace negativity. If nothing else, I push very much hard to stay on a positive vibe, positive energy. You see, one of the things that I learned through this journey is that transfer of energy is real, and we can talk about that at different levels, but I'm gonna keep it simple. If you hang around with people that constantly think about everything is negative, you're never gonna accomplish nothing. Why would you come up with this idea? It's not gonna work. You know eventually what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna believe it. But if you hang around with folks who may not understand your vision, but because of who you are, they know that you can do it. And even if there was a doubt, they're not going to speak negative. They're going to speak life into you. Meaning the people that encourage you and uphold you, that's the kind of people you want to vibe with, you know? So even that has changed. You have to be open to different. And just because it's different, it don't mean it's wrong. You have to know your own core values. And in knowing those core values, it helps you kind of sail and navigate through this journey we call life. You can clearly understand who is for you and who ain't for you. You can clearly see the path that you are going to follow, you know, and who is going to come along for that ride and who may stay behind. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's part of growth. You know, we all are made uniquely different. And you have to be okay with being alone on this journey, because you may not be able to take everybody with you. And I embrace that too. So I am in a very happy place, healthy place. Mentally, I can't even describe it. Mentally, I'm so at peace to where now I just at the drop, I'm out, you know. But guess what? I am taking every single opportunity and every single experience. I'm embracing those experiences. I'm embracing those experiences because it has helped me tremendously. Listen, I am short of words because I cannot describe it. All I can do is take you along for the journey with me. So I'm going to be tapping in more. Consider this part of my journal. Shout out to Years, the author, Latasha. Girl, I finally start journaling, and that also has been a form of therapy. So when I say that you embrace everything, you embrace everything. I embrace the moments of solitude where it's not meditation, but it's deep connection from within. And when I take the time to have that deep connection from within, I discover a lot of, generational curse. I discover a lot of childhood traumas. I discover a lot of adult traumas. I discover self-love. I discover grace. I discover compassion. And this is all discovered towards myself. You see, a lot of times you have to give yourself some grace. Because if you don't, you're going to go crazy. Because you're going to be pulled here, left, right, everywhere. And it's going to be based on what everybody's opinion is about you. Tune that out. It does not matter. What people have to say, think about you does not matter. What matters is who you are within you, the core, the foundation of who you are. Once you are solid on that, run with it. Whatever needs to follow you will follow, and the rest will fall off, and that's fine. So I want to encourage you to tap in with me. I am going to try my best to keep up. Guys, I have so much material here and here. I just need to follow the timing for it to be here. So I wanted to just come in, let you know I'm still here, I'm still rocking, I'm still popping. I'm hyped, and I'm just taking this new journey, this season in my life. I cannot express how it's a different level, man. And I'm not crying out of sadness. I'm not tearing up because of it. It's more about a joy that I have not felt for so long that words cannot express it. And when I say that it's a peace that cannot be measured, I'm not even doing it justice. But stay tuned with me. Catch me on the platform. I have IG, so you can follow small clips, small messages. You know, if not, you know, the main platform, YouTube channel. Of course, please, 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 don't forget. Be kind. Show compassion. More than ever, love, 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 love. Just because it's different, it don't mean it's wrong. It's just not what you're used to. And change is needed. Share this with anybody who you feel will benefit. This platform is open, and it's created to have a safe space to be who you are. Speak your truth, and in the midst of this, build community. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. And most important, stay true to who you are. See you next time.